It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A man and his stepdaughter who suffered severe smoke inhalation after a house fire at Mayfield remain in drug-induced comas. Matthew Harper and the 4-year-old girl are both in a serious but stable condition in the John Hunter Hospital following Sunday's blaze, which was sparked by a faulty waterbed heater. Police are renewing their appeal for help to find a missing Hunter man who hasn't been seen or heard from in almost 7 months. Danny C. is described as being around 175 centimetres tall, with shaven brown hair, brown eyes and a slim build, and has a large scar on the right side of his head. Sergeant Dave Rose says the 43-year-old last spoke to his family in December last year.
Inquiries revealed Mr C has not accessed any bank account since December of 2014, and there's no record of his mobile phone being used since January of this year. Witnesses have told police Mr C had been travelling between the Singleton and Muswellbrook areas in the Hunter region of New South Wales. Now, he does not own a vehicle, however, police believe he may have been hitchhiking in the region.
Newcastle shipbuilder Forjax is hoping for some positive news when federal cabinet meets in Adelaide today. Shipbuilding is likely to be on the agenda, with Prime Minister Tony Abbott expected to announce his long-awaited plan to build new warships in Australia. The plan to save shipbuilding would see a new vessel hitting the water about every 2 years, maximising shipyard efficiency and maintaining long-term employment. Forjax is likely to keep its role as a supplier of hull modules to larger companies. Rio Tinto believes there's growing support for its controversial Mount Thorley-Warkworth mine expansion near Singleton. Close to 3,000 positive endorsements have been put forward to the Planning Assessment Commission during the latest round of public submissions, which is up by 40%. Mine General Manager Mark Rogers says the future of thousands of workers relies on the project going ahead.
We have 1,300 employees who depend on the mine for their work, and also the local community. So from an overall perspective, the mine is important.
Hunter Homeless Connect Day will get underway at the Broadmeadow PCYC from 9 this morning. The Hunters homeless community is being encouraged to attend the day to receive advice, support and necessities, including food and clothing. The event will be supported by 75 service providers and 65 volunteers who will assist those in need. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says the benefits of the day are wide-ranging.
The homeless people can gain many things, not only food and fun, but information as well, and that sometimes is difficult to get.
Children are now choosing CrossFit over team sports in the Hunter. The University of Newcastle conducted a study with students at St Philip's Christian College to evaluate the efficiency of CrossFit for teenagers. Results showed a significant reduction in body fat, with BMI and waist circumference markers both improving in girls and boys. University of Newcastle physical activity researcher Dr. Narelle Ether says the program was hugely popular with girls.
What we had was a program then set up the next semester once our research study finished, where the students could then continue to do CrossFit, and every single one of the girls in the program signed up for the next term, and they preferred to do that rather than the other school sports that were offered.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
Despite another disappointing scoreline over the weekend, Newcastle Knight Jeremy Smith is praising the efforts of the side's younger players. A concussion for Cade Snowden early in the game forced the younger players, including 2 debutants for the Knights, to step up. Smith says the boys on debut played well.
Rossi, for coming on the wing, I thought he was outstanding, and Lockie playing in the middle was no easy task, but I thought he held his gloves up well, and he sort of hung in there. It was a pretty tough time when he came out there. I thought he went real well.
Edgeworth Eagles attacking weapon Keanu Moore is looking to prove himself tonight in their round of 32 clash against Melbourne City. The 19-year-old has been unsuccessful in making the A-League so far, but coach Damien Zane believes he's got plenty of potential. And in basketball, Newcastle Hunters juniors Lara McSpadden and Cassidy McLean are soaking up their last day of training before heading to New Zealand to represent Australia in the Under-17s Oceania Championships. That's sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
2 in URFM News Time, 26 to 8.